Hey, this is my attempt at an instructional video on how to transfer troops from one account to another. Let me see here. I've got the time hidden, the date hidden. I've got the server hidden. I've got chat hidden because I don't want y'all to know shit other than what I want to tell you. Now, I've got 92 million scouts. I've got another account it's got a big burn. I keep it in holiday, and I want more scouts in it, but I don't want to leave it out of holiday to feed it in order to build those scouts. So I grow these scouts or build these scouts in a different account, and then I can go take them with that one. Now, it's about a 65, if you do everything right, it's a 65% heal rate. So, as you see, the reason I'm making the video, if you've ever taken a city that has troops in it, I mean, you've done it before. You just either take the gold that's in that city already, or you send some gold to it and you heal the troops, and then they're yours. So, this is the same thing, except you're doing it on purpose. You're cleaning it up, and you might have a few things that you have time to address before you do that, such as honor. I've got a lot of honor right here. I've got over 1 billion honor in this one, and I'm going to have to knock that off. So I'm going to pause the video when I do that. Before I do that, I'm going to show you something else. But there's something you want to do called config abandon. This right here is the city. That's the city that has the scouts right now. This is the city that I'm going to abandon in order to take with my other account. As you can see, it's as you can see whenever this damn thing gets loaded up. There you go. It's 100% loyalty. We got some food and resources in here, and there's just a farming squad in here. That's all. As a matter of fact, they're out on farm missions right now, so I have to wait for that to come back. Well, I don't have to wait for it to come back. I'll be plenty busy while it's coming back and doing its thing. But the resources, there's something you can do, and we're not going to do it here, but it's called evacuate town. It's a script you can run. I'm not going to do it. Some people might want to do it. If you just want to get rid of the city, this will kind of clean everything up for you, except the heroes, just so you can drop the city, and it'll get all your resources back to whichever city you determine you want it to go to. But evacuate town, it's all one word, and then the coordinates, and you run that as a script, and it'll send everything in there, troops and resources, back to whatever coordinates you put in. And then, but it won't send the heroes. You have to get rid of the heroes manually. So if you want to run evacuate town, if you just want to abandon a town and just say to hell with it, then that's a good script to run. But we're not going to be doing that right now. I want to keep resources in this city because I got a lot of scouts to feed once I start sending them over. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to send more food over with them. So anyway, we'll leave that in there. And what I'll do is I'll go ahead and run the goal. I have my goals set right now. Now I have another set already ready to do this, which is what I'm using. It's called config abandon :1. I'll apply that, and what it'll do is it'll start disbanding the troops. It's already in there. See, preparing town for abandonment. This will lower loyalty to 0, disband all troops, and destroy wall defenses. So it takes care of everything for you. See, it's already killed 4,200 transporters, 500 ballistas, and I'm sure it's already dropped the loyalty to 80. or it's going to. It damn well better. Well, it will. I know what's happened. This is my second attempt. In the spirit of full disclosure, it's my second attempt at this video because I didn't have my hotkeys set right. And it's probably got to wait 15 minutes before it can levy again. But it'll do it. So we're not gonna spend too much time sitting here for that. But I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, and I'm going to go ahead and treb off this honor. And when I come back, this will be at 0 honor. This will be at 0 loyalty. And then we'll move to the next step. Alright, signing off. This is just a side note that I wanted to add. This is something that I do. If any of you are interested in, or I don't know how many, it probably might be 1 or 2 people that watches this video, but I build heroes with these 2 accounts. So at the moment I've got, and I'm gonna keep this real brief, but I've got, come on, in this account, oops, hold on, I've got, I'm building this, I've got this Treb hero that's already ready to go naked. It's reserved for somebody. And then I'm working on this attack hero that's up to almost instant pikeman already. But I attack those with catapults, 20,000 at a time. I'll just do another video or something on how to do that if anybody's interested. But anyway, that builds up a lot of honor, which I'm trebbing off right now. Well, what I do in turn is in the other account that I attack with the catapults from, when I get all that honor up, and then I'll use the other account. I'll have a couple of Artie's heroes in there and treb with them to get them up to a certain level. Come on. I use TeamViewer, so this is really slow. There we go. So I'm trebbing with these 2 heroes, and then it'll get them up to a certain level. And once I'm done, and I get rid of the other 2, or I give them to whoever they're going to. These will be at least have a jump start to getting to where I want them to go, and I can transfer them to the other account, and then they'll. I'll start hitting them with pulse again. Anyway, that was just a little side note. I'm going to pause it again. Alright, we're plugging right away. We're down to 438 million honor. Few beers down a hatch. It's about 3 or 4 hours later. So this ought to be pretty interesting by the time that shit's down to 0. But be back in a little bit. Now we're about almost 6 hours deep from when I started trebbing, down to 216. But we did have maintenance, so that was 45 minutes or so, maybe more, give or take. We'll be back in business shortly. But I will point out right now, while I'm still waiting, that this is the city that I'm going to send the scouts to, and it's the troops are they're all gone. Everything is the loyalty is at 0. Actually starting a refuge now. There's really nothing I'm going to do about that. It's got some food in it, and I'm gonna leave that food in there, and then when I send my scouts, which I'm up to about 94 million now, almost 95 million, and then I'll just send the scouts with food, and then I might send another 500 million or something food to go along with them, and some gold, so I don't have to send it from the attacking city to heal it. But that all that work, that's all I'm getting at. And then I'll be back shortly. I was wondering if I was going crazy or not, but I'm not. There's 2 maintenances tonight, I guess. Right here, maintenance server 200 will be down at 02. You can scale it back in a couple of hours. Well, I don't know if that has to do with daylight savings or what. It was, see, there you go. And this is tonight. This is tonight. It'll be down at 01. Alright, well, just wanted to document that. Alright, 3 maintenances tonight. On record. Well, after 4 goddamn maintenances, and I'm not bullshitting, 4 maintenances. We're back on track, and I'm doing this manually right now, and I'm not proud of it because there's got to be a better way. But I'm sending these scouts to the city that I want to take, and I'll go over this, and I'm going to pause it and try to find a better way, but this is one way to do it. But the thing is, and you know, all my junk is out there now. If I do it on bot, I have to find a goal to make sure that the tax rate isn't set any higher, and I'm not sure how to do that other than leaving no goals. And that might be the way to go. But I want to move these troops, these scouts, via Bob, via helper, to the city that I want to take. Now that city right now is at 0. It's at 3 refuge or grievance. I'm going to pause it and try that and see how that works. Alright, it looks like I'm able to just, the city that I'm sending the scouts to already had everything down. The loyalty was down to 0. And I was able to just set it to have no goals. That's the wrong city. Okay, there we go. I was able to just set it to have no goals, so just go into your goals and find an empty spot, you know, an empty page that doesn't have any, and just save and apply to that. And then it'll maintain the 0 loyalty. So right now I'm sending the scouts, 76 million, so got quite a while to go. Only 19 million in there so far, but with that, with those 17, I mean, with all of those scouts that I'm reinforcing with, I'm sending food with them. You know, for every 100,000 scouts, you get 1 million food or so. So they're taking food with them, you know, so that'll be something that they can, you know, that'll be a little bit of upkeep resolution. And once the time comes to take the city, you know, they should, I mean, that'll just leave you a little wiggle room. You're not looking, I'm not looking at this as something to where when I take the city I can get a shitload of food, because it's my own alt, so what do I care about taking food from my alt? But just something to keep the troops there and not refuge any. No, you're going to have a little bit of grievance, so there might be a little refuge, hopefully not, but that's a small price to pay. Alright, still moving right along. We're down to 52 million. Let's go over here and see. Should have around 43 million. Yep, there we go. 43 million. So that no goals, setting the no goals works out for that. By the way, that's provided that you have enough food in there. And I'm going to have to do something with the heroes, I think. Yeah, there's nothing special in there. I'll just fire them all. But if you got any heroes in there, you know that's something you'll want to address. Alright, one of the purposes of this video is not only to learn what to do, but it's to learn what not to do. So, one thing you don't do is fall asleep for 5 hours after you've moved everything. Let it refuge and lose 5-6 million scouts. What I'm doing right now, which I'm not showing on the screen, but I'm on live with the other account that I'm going to take the scouts with, and I need to drop a city on that one, so I'm just moving the last little bit of resources from one city to another, and then I'm going to get it rolling. I got to drop this one, and what I'll do is send 1.5625 1,500,000 625,000 or 62.5, yeah, 1,562,500 catapults to this city here from the other one, and I'll take it, heal them all, but I need to have 1 honor on the other city, and I have 0, so be right back. Alright, as I said, I need to have 1 honor here. I don't have any, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'll just pick another city and send a scout from there, deploy attack 15. These goals are what I use. The scripts are what I use. I don't want to hear any shit about what you use, because what you use works. That's great. What I use works too. Anyway, I'm just going to send 1 scout. Go ahead and run it. Make sure it deployed. Yeah, there it goes. 41 seconds. Alright. So, there we go. It's blinking, so it's coming. As soon as that comes up, we'll have 1 honor. And what I'll do is I'll go ahead and get these catapults rolling. Here is the city I'm attacking. Oh, another thing I'm going to do is shit, and I better hurry up and do it. Better get a hero. Oh, okay, good. Well, I took Dennis. That's great. I didn't mean to do that, but and I got 3 honor, not 1. But anyway, I got it already, so I'll just send it back. That's the hero that I sent, Dennis. It's got some points on it to be upgraded. I can't remember where it was when I. It don't matter. This is just what do you call it? Casualties of war. That's probably not the word I'm looking for. Anyway, so I'm taking this, and this is going to sit right here for 4. Well, I bounced off of it. This not my day here, because I forgot to drop the other city. So I'll have to do that again. I'll tell you what, I had a few beers last night, and then again 4 maintenances. I'm sitting here waiting for each maintenance to be over with so I can get to it, and then it happens 4 fucking times, and I wait for each one of them, so I end up going to bed about 9 or 10 a.m. Anyway, I'll do it again. If I knew how to do this better, I'd. Alright, I took it. So I'll get in here, and now you see I got a lot of honor, which is just from taking all of that. But I'll get in here, and I should be able to heal 62 of them. That didn't work at all, did it? Or am I missing? Oh, no, I'm in the wrong damn city. Okay. I was about to fucking flip my lid. Alright. 58 million, okay. 58, I said about 58 to 60, and with 89 million, that's about right. So I just need to send some gold here from the other one. I don't know how much gold it's going to take, but I'll get it on in there real quick. 11. Let's just get some by cab. I'll send a load by cab just to get something in there, and then I'll go ahead and I don't know how much it's going to take. It might take more than that. I'll go ahead and send just a little bit. Go ahead and reinforce them too so I can get it out of there. Alright. So that'll be there in a few seconds. Let's see how much it's going to take. Get down there. It'll cost 71 million. Okay. Yeah, that'll be here. There we go. I can do that. Alright. So I healed that. And there you go. There's 58 million scouts. I'm going to go ahead and move all this crap back. I don't think there's anything else that I need to. I'm going to pause. I don't think there's anything else I need to show you. I'll just have to tread the honor off now. I'm going to pause it, think about it for a minute, and then if I can think of anything else I need to. By the way, collateral damage is the term I was trying to think. Now I'm moving all these scouts now. Moving all of the stuff back to the city that I attacked from, and then I'll take that city back with this account, because I've already got the city set up the way I want it. It's easy enough. Damn loyalty's already down, so I'll just take it back with this one and put the original gold back in there. And if I'm not mistaken, they'll still be on there. The city will come back as if it never left. So I guess that's it. I'll send that hero back. Okay, you trib off the honor. You make sure you got 0 on the defending account. You got 1 honor, preferably 1 honor on the attacking account. Not 0, but at least 1, preferably 1. Closer to 1, the better. Just take it just like you would, drop the loyalty, and just like you would any other city, and just heal the troops. Make sure you got gold in there. I guess that's it, and